So, hi guys. Tonight we are going to have Tammy talk to us about her 12 days of giveaway she's been doing. So I'm super excited about that. Really quickly, I'm just going to do some housekeeping. I've literally been living under a rock and not been present, not been doing groups, not been doing push groups, and I have anxiety about it every day, yet I don't do anything about it. So luckily, Rachel and Heather came to me, and they were really looking forward to some type of a push group. And we were going to do a push to Emerald, and then a push to Diamond, and then a push to Star Diamond. But then I was like, you know what? Rank is not important to me anymore. And as much as it's important for you to set goals and do that, I feel like in the past I have stressed people out focusing on that goal, when I want you to find the joy in Beachbody and find the joy in just doing your daily activities. And then those things are organically going to happen. So that's kind of my big thing is you can still have those goals, and you need to know what you need to do to get there. But if you're focusing on the parts about this business, helping people and checking in with your challengers and making your challenge group fun, and kind of posting on social media, or maybe you like editing photos, do what brings you joy, and those other things are going to, organically come. And that's when the magic, is it magic of 5? Is that power of 5? Magic of 5. Yeah. So I just posted that. And if you guys haven't tried that, it's seriously I want to start doing it. Greg and I do our workout in the morning, and I want to start doing it either before or after, and racing and being okay, go, things like that. I'm very competitive, and it will feel so good to just have it done before I go into work, that I can't even imagine how much stress would be gone. And it's less than 10 minutes, so I think Greg said he did his yesterday in 7 minutes 45 seconds. I was a little more distracted, and mine took me 9 minutes, but just going through and kind of making it a game with yourself. How quick can I get the things done that I need to do so that I can move on and be mom, or I can move on and do my job, or, whatever it is, and not making it something that's stressful to you. Because let me tell you, I've done this for 4.5 years. Part of the reason I've been so MIA for the last 6 months is I was burnt out. I lost and I hate telling you guys this, but it's the honest to God truth, is that I just it wasn't fun for me. And as though I could never, ever just leave or walk away, I wasn't doing the bare minimum. I wasn't doing the basics. And I think it was 2 months ago that I didn't even hit Success Club for the first time in over 4 years. So that was kind of a wake up call to me that, I need to do things that I don't want to do as well as the other things, and just get it done. And so I'm not stressing over it. So that's kind of my soapbox for you guys is, and I see, Tammy, I know you're gung-ho right now. You've got so much stuff going on, but I've seen it so many times where people are go, 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 go. And then, their spouse gets mad at them because they're always on their phone, or their kid, then they start feeling guilty because your kids, associate you with your phone. And then you're like, whoa, I need to pull way back. And I would rather people not get to that point where you're super stressed. And Heather, I know you went through that because you were the same way. You were gun-ho. She was, getting up, doing her, but she felt like she was always on her phone, and her husband and her children noticed that. And then she was like, whoa, 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 whoa. That's not what I want. So, we all go through these times where, it's fun and it's exciting, but I want you guys to really be mindful of maybe time blocking and actually writing out when you're going to have your workout, when you're going to have family time, when you're going to have business time, when you're going to do your devotionals, or, something for you, and add in personal stuff that is important for you, and then stick to it. So that's my goal, is what I'm going to focus on. And we're also going to be talking about that in our push group that starts on Monday. So I'm actually, after this call, I'm going to make the group for our push group so that I can share it tonight for you guys to add yourself. And then we'll have some homework in there for you, coming up with a list of 50 people. And we'll have a little bit of homework before we actually start on Monday. So keep an eye out for that post, get in there. And then the other thing is that, what did I say today? Oh, Vimify training for new coach training. If you guys have any new coach trainings, that is also going to start on Monday. And I will share the link for that tonight. I'm probably going to be multitasking while I listen to you, Tammy, so I get it done before I pass out tonight. And then I had one more thing. Oh, the 80-day obsession calendar, like the way to lead up to the 80-day obsession. Justin shared that in a video I made today, because if you aren't doing a certain program right now, I would highly suggest you doing this to talk about it. If you have people that are new and they don't know where to start, you can have them pre-order the All Access and Shakeology for the 80-day obsession, but then start them on this this calendar. And if you go and look at the live video I made, Justin posted that. I'm going to try to tilt it so it's the other way, because it was like you have to look at it sideways. Where did you find that, Justin?
Autumn had it in her Instagram stories, so I just grabbed a screenshot of it a couple days ago.
All right, yeah, I'll go through and see. That's awesome.
It's also on it's on autumncalabrese.com in her blog.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, so I'll pick that up so we can get a better version of that. But that'll be a really great thing to do for people. Then you get them excited for 80 Days Obsession. 80-Day Obsession is not a new program. They also feel, if they're a new customer, they feel cool being able to pre-order and save their spot for January. So, talk it up, make it sound exclusive, make it sound like it's this really cool, exciting deal that they can get on now, when anybody who waits is going to have to wait for their shakes, going to have to wait for their containers, when they can have everything and be set. And then when it launches and it's live, they're good to go.
So I have a question about that.
That exclusiveness is what, people get excited and want to pull the trigger when you put a timestamp on it.
When you were talking in the live video about how it's not a beginner program, how do you advertise that to get a new customer who's never worked?
If they haven't worked out, I don't think that's the program for them in January. To be honest, I mean, 21 Day Fix is a great place to start and say, I think it's going to be awesome for you. I want you to make sure that you do at least one or two rounds of 21 Day Fix and 21 Day Fix Extreme before you move on to that. But this is going to, still save you a spot in that group. And, if you feel you're up to it, fine. But I wouldn't, advertise to somebody that's never worked out before to start in January with 80-Day Obsession. So if, they have time now to do, a full 21-day fix and see how their body reacts to it. But yeah, I wouldn't throw anybody in there that hasn't worked out before. And you can also just kind of talk about it being an exclusive group for your challengers. And then you can maybe even say, like, but maybe, you are a beginner. Like, don't let that stress you out. We have that, you get put in the same group. I would just have a different workout for you. So you can address that if you find that you're getting that a lot. So yeah, okay. New coach training starts Monday. Push group starts Monday, but I'm going to get you guys in there because there'll be a couple house or homework items to do that weekend. I have a new challenge group starting on Monday, and I'm doing 12 days of giveaways too, like Tammy did. And I will be, kind of taking notes from some of what you're doing as well, but I'm actually doing it within my challenge group. And I'm doing things that are like health, beauty, like my favorite things, kind of like Ellen's favorite things. And I'm doing like $10 or less. So there's so many fun things on Amazon or Beachbody swag or devotionals or fun things like that. So people love gifts, and it's all tax write-offs. It's the end of the year. I mean, save those receipts. I think it's a great cause. It's also really, really important for people to feel that community. December, for some reason, December is always my favorite month for my challenge groups every year, because we usually always have a program launching in December or January. And then I try to do something in my challenge groups around something that makes me happy, and gift giving makes me happy. And we are actually doing a pay it forward challenge as well. So, kind of just brainstorm and, try to make these challenge groups as fun as you can. You should not feel like, oh, this is so lame, I have to, make another post. Try to get as creative as you can this month. So, okay, I'm going to shut up now because I don't even know what time it is. I apologize. But yeah, Tammy is going to talk to us about our 12 days of giveaways. I'm so excited. She has been killing it. Go check out her post. She's really, really great at social media, and she is Heather's coach. And how long have you been a coach, Tammy? Like 8 months? Oh, you're muted. Do you need me to unmute you?
Oh, here, I got it. Okay, so I just actually celebrated my 6-month anniversary. So, yeah.
Exciting. All right, girlfriend.
Yeah.
Well, you are amazing. Take it away.
Okay, so I got this idea to do 12 days of giveaways because most people know that I'm a Disney addict and Disney nerd, and I belong to like all these Disney groups on Facebook. And one was being run by a travel agent, and she posted, I don't know, probably like a week ago, that she was doing a 12-day giveaway. And the way that she did it was that she teamed up with like Etsy shops, and in order to be eligible for the daily prize, you had to like the Etsy shop that she teamed up with for that specific day, and then you had to comment a picture or whatever. And the Etsy shop sponsored the gift. Well, I don't have those types of connections, but it really made me think, okay, I can do this. This is so much fun. And I was participating in it too. I didn't win because she had like 800 people commenting every day, but it was really fun and I loved it. And I thought I can do this just on my public page. And so I went to work and I just started planning. And so my first step would be plan in advance. Don't sit there each morning and try to think, oh, what am I going to do today? Plan in advance, have all 12 days written out, have every single item that you're going to give away that day written, have exactly what you are going to expect participants to comment on. Have a picture ready. So again, you kind of take the work out of it that day because most people have a lot of stuff going on that they're already doing. And so just have pictures ready that you've taken of each product, have what you want them to comment with, have it all listed out, and just have everything ready ahead of time to save your time. Once you post it, you can keep replying to people's comments just to keep regenerating it up to the top and generate more interest and recirculate with all your friends and on their news feeds. And then the next morning, I usually do this first thing in the morning, but be ready first thing in the morning to select a winner. And that's the hardest part because I think one day that I did, I had like 30 some comments, and it was really hard for me to pick a winner because I really like all these people, and they stopped what they were doing for the day to comment on my post. And I know that I'm sure they just wanted free stuff, but still it was hard for me to pick because I can only pick one person. So I really made it a point to pick someone who has shown interest in my post before, to pick someone who's actually reached out to me through messaging and has talked to me about Beachbody before, but never really pulled the trigger. I picked someone who didn't just like pop out of the blue, out of nowhere. I have what I'm doing for them, the people that are popping out of the blue, I have plans for them. But I picked someone who has shown interest. So anyway, be ready first thing in the morning to tag them in the post and say, you know, congrats, you won day 3, day 4, and then immediately send them a private message saying that they won. You're all excited. And remind them, you know, like I said in the original post, there's no strings attached, but I do need your address so I can get this gift out to you as soon as possible. And they're so excited. And so they gladly give you that. But then the best part, this is the most exciting part, and it just kind of hit me after I had planned everything out. I didn't even have this planned originally, but it just hit me like, what else can I give them in addition to, you know, one Shakeology sample? I want to give them something else. So this is my favorite part. So you invite them in the message saying, congrats, you won. Invite them to a sneak peek of your exclusive challenge group, accountability group, only for clients. And they are eating it up. They're like, oh, I'm so excited. I really want to be a part of that. And so you can invite them. I'm doing a 3-day sneak peek. So I'm writing down, you know, who is it, when I put them in, and then I'm taking them out. So like one girl who was my first winner, I took her out today and I sent her a message that said, you know, I really hope that you enjoyed being in the group. I'm going to take you out, but always let me know If you'd ever like to join us again, we'd love to have you. But they're eating it up because they think that they're special, that they get to also have this sneak peek. I have 2 girls who were added as a sneak peek, and they are participating in the daily posts. They're posting like the dinners that they're having. One girl who won the blender bottle, which by the way was so easy, like best idea ever because I didn't have to ship it. It was like $8 and Amazon shipped it and it came the next day and she's so excited. She's like, my blender bottle came. And she went ahead and she wanted something to put in it. So she on her own ordered Shakeology and she's like, I'm going to order Shakeology. I need your coaching number. I'm like, yes, let's do it. So she was really excited. So right there, that was a connection that I wouldn't have had last week. So just be ready to totally like pour into the daily winners because they already feel special. You want to make them feel even more special. But yeah, definitely choose someone that shows interest in the company and the products and in your posts, like in your everyday posts, working out posts. This is what I made for dinner posts. Choose someone who's definitely interested. Sorry, I'm looking at my notes. That's why I'm looking down. I don't want to forget anything because this is like really exciting for me to do this. So I just don't want to forget anything and I want to do a good job. So, all right. Let's see here. Okay. Some of the benefits that I found right away, and I'm only halfway through, people are learning to trust me. Right off the bat, they're trusting me. They're looking at me like someone who posted originally about how there's no strings attached. I'm not getting them in and pulling a bait and switch like, oh yeah, you won, but you also need to supply me with your credit card number and sign up for 3 months. In order to get 1 Shakeology packet, you have to do all this. No, it's straightforward. You want a packet. I'm sending it to you right now, and you're going to get it in 2 days. Like, they love that. They trust me. No strings means no strings. And I'm really setting myself up for hopefully a really successful January. And because I'm building, I have 12 people right off the bat who are excited. And so right there, there's 12. But I'm building this closer relationship with this group of 12 people that I wouldn't have had if I wouldn't have done this. Let's see. Oh, every person that participates, whether they win or not, I'm writing them down. And I know that I could just screenshot who's participating, but I'm really old fashioned and I like to write things down in my little book. So I'm writing down every single person who likes, participates, comments a picture of their favorite vacation spot. Every person who's shown interest in these 12-day posts, I'm writing every single one of them down. And if they're not a winner, oh well. But I'm going to reach out to them when the 12 days is over, and I'm going to talk to them and let them know, hey, thanks for participating. It really meant a lot to me that you took time out of your day to do that. And introduce the 80-day obsession and talk to them about everything that I can offer them. And they already know what I can offer them because they see my posts all the time. But I want to make that personal connection. I've been really bad about connecting and inviting. And so to me, this is my way of kind of starting back and making sure that people know who I am and getting myself out there. So yeah, definitely write down every single person. Let's see here. I think that's pretty much it I mean, you guys know how to do it. It's hard because, there's people like trolling for free stuff all the time. So that's kind of a bummer, but you can definitely tell the difference of people who are interested because you start to see their names pop up on every single thing you post. And so those are the people that I'm picking. And I just love that it's like legit free stuff. Like, it's not 12 days of deals, like today I'm going to offer you 5% off of this $300 package. Like, it's not a deal. It's an actual free gift. And like April said, who doesn't like free gifts? Who doesn't like that attention? Who doesn't like to be the big winner? So to me, this came at a perfect time for me and my business. And I just think it's really fun. So I think that's pretty much it. Does anyone have any like questions about like just the logistics of doing this?
No, I think that is so smart that you leverage the 3-day sneak peek. Like, literally, kudos to you. That is genius. Love that. Is there anything different that you're doing in your challenge group with them being in there for the sneak peek?
We do like goofy little games a lot, and they're just fun. I mean, we do our daily stuff, we do our routines, but then we do like goofy little games like, you know, emoji games, and we do like, I'll take a random picture of someone's meal from like a week ago and I'll post it with a question, who ate this? And it's just really fun. And so we do these.
So fun.
I know, I thought of that too. I think it's the teacher in me, seriously, like all this dumb creative stuff comes out. But yeah, we do like these goofy games, and we haven't done them in a while because we've all been so busy with Thanksgiving and Halloween and just like daily life. And so I've been kind of doing more of those. So the sneak peekers can kind of see like the light side of it too. And it's not all just serious, you know. We do have fun, and we are a family, and our group is like the best group ever. I really look forward to every notification that I get throughout the day. I look forward to everything about my group. They're like a little family. So, and we all feel the same way in the group. It's awesome.
I love that. Does anybody have any questions?
Hey Tammy, do you do everything over Facebook, or do you have a group in the challenge tracker?
No, everything's over Facebook because I'm not brave enough to do the challenge tracker yet. It's intimidating to me. So I need like a tutorial. I don't know. I think I need to be shown that it's awesome because I've heard it's awesome, but I need to like be shown that it's awesome. I'm really intimidated by it.
Yeah, I know some people really love it. I really, really like it a lot. But some people, you know, aren't huge fans of it. I like it because I feel like it's really organized, and it's just very like basic. But I mean, you can try, you know, you could always just join somebody. I mean, you're welcome to join mine and just kind of see how it goes. But I mean, if yours is going great and you like the way that it works, and there's no reason to change it, you know.
Yeah, that's what, I mean, I've been thinking about that, but our group, we just are we're like a well-oiled machine. Every day, it's just very consistent and routine, and I love it. So I think if I was feeling like our group wasn't progressing, I would think about how I can make changes. But so far, so good. So
yeah, no reason to change it if it's working.
No.
Yeah. Well, love that. Do you guys have any other questions about anything, any of the upcoming groups or any of the upcoming launches? Or literally, I feel like so much stuff. Has anybody done a complete group yet? Has anybody done that?
A what?
A clean week yet? I was like, as a free group, I think I'm probably going to wait until February to do that. I mean, it's always going to be there. It's basically the reason they made Clean Week is because so many coaches are running free groups and they're coming up with their own meal plans and their own, like, you know, workouts and this and that. So they specifically made it for us to utilize as a free group. So that's pretty cool. I just feel like there's so much stuff going on that's not on my radar. I'll probably try to run a free group with that. Maybe January, beginning of February. But yeah, so I'm excited. And the push group is just going to be till Friday. It's a 5-day push group. So the information will still be there. But just kind of like print out your Magic of 5, get like focusing on getting that done every day. And this push group is where you need to spend, like, besides the Magic of 5, that is where your focus is going to be for the first, 5 days of, well, not first 5 days, but that first Monday through Friday. Because honestly, it's just going to be basic information told to you maybe in a different way and focusing on just the inviting. Like, it's not like focusing on doing this and doing this better. Like, you just need to invite, and we'll teach you how, and we'll give you some tricks and things like that. So I'm looking forward to that. I think it'll be very helpful with kind of just, there's always something that you think you're going to need to do. There's always more that you think you should be doing. But I just want everybody to focus on inviting, because honestly, that's the bread and butter of your business. So, and I will tell you that I will tell you that I've, seen, because I haven't been inviting, my income has taken a huge dip. So I'm like, okay, I need to get my crap together, because you can't just, sustain without bringing new coaches to your group, without bringing new clients to your group, and just like Tammy, I love my challenge group. It's awesome and it's so much fun, but without fail, every month you're going to lose more and more challengers that just, something came up, life got busy. That's why you always need to be having that new blood where they're excited, and they're adding new personalities to your group. So to not get into that, stale day to day, you want to make sure that you're always adding more people that, need your help. So yeah, that's my do as I say, not as I do for the day. But I just love this. I have missed our team calls. I have missed, seeing all your faces. So thank you so much for hanging in there while I figured out what I wanted to be when I grew up. But I'm having a lot of fun with real estate now. I'm starting to get really busy. So that my big goal is to do the Magic of 5 every morning before I go to work, so I don't have to stress about it, and then do a power half hour at night. So if you guys ever want to do power hours, feel free to just post in the group like, hey, I'm going to do a power half hour. I'm going to do a power hour if anybody wants to hop on. And you guys can use my team call Zoom link anytime. I think things like that are fun just to kind of, if you're planning on doing it anyways, make a post in the group and see who wants to join you. The accountability is so important for this business. So. All right, cool. Anybody else have anything or need any questions answered or anything? We're good.
No, I just want to say, Tammy, that was awesome. I love all the info, and I'm actually starting my giveaway tomorrow. I'm doing a couple. I'm definitely taking a lot of your advice. I'm also adding a couple extra things from other small businesses in there as giveaways too, and I'm really excited about this. So thank you for doing this, because it was not on my radar until we talked. So.
I love that.
Thanks, my Disney nerdiness kicked in and helped us all. But yeah, I don't have those small business connections. So you go, girl. That's awesome.
What I would do, Tammy, is make a post in your challenge group and see who sells, hey, who in here has a small business, network marketing, whatever. Because I'm incorporating some of that into my giveaways. I have one girl that she actually used to be a Beachbody coach, and now she sells Monet, the hair stuff. And I actually accidentally ordered two. Heather told me that she loved the mousse, and somehow I accidentally ordered 2 of them. And so I'm like, okay, it's going to take me forever to get through this. So that thing is expensive. That is not like a suave mousse.
Right.
And so I was like, okay, so I'm going to do that. And then I get to tag her, and she's in our challenge group, and say, hey, you won. If anybody else wants to try it, hit Janae up, things like that. So that is really fun too. And it makes people feel good so that you're supporting them.
Yeah.
And I've done that before, where I just make a post and I say, hey, who sells what? Comment below and tell a little about what you sell, one of your favorite products, and a link to it for us to check it out. And everybody comments, and they're like, oh my gosh, I have some girls that have Etsy shops. I have some girls that, sell jewelry, makeup, whatever. So yeah, I think that anytime you can support other people, the better.
Yeah.
So, all right, cool. All right, guys. Well,
thank you.
Thank you so much, Tammy. This was awesome. And I'll post a recording either tonight or tomorrow. So happy Thursday, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.